let's explore and consider the idea that hyper-Bitcoinization is a solved problem. Now, according to Daniel Kravitz, hyper-Bitcoinization is where Bitcoin, it consumes the entire currency of whatever is in fiat right now. The entire global market of whatever fiat is gets absorbed into Bitcoin. I'm talking about the original protocol. Now, in exploring this, I'm going to direct you to a video at the end of this where you can learn more about it from a guy who freaking really went deep on this concept of, he's a visionary thinker. And, I'm going to explore that here in a moment. I'll put a link at the end of the video about this. But here, before we do that, a couple of announcements. I'm going to do a interview with Larry Seer tomorrow. He's a 9-time Grammy award-winning musician, engineer. He's had clients like Huey Lewis in the News and the Dixie Chicks, Lyle Lovett, Dolly Parton, Willie Nelson, many others. He's an engineer and music producer. So we're going to talk about Bitcoin, and we're going to talk about the relevance of this new world of freedom and exploration of an on-chain economy. So really look forward to that tomorrow. On Friday, I'm going to talk with Brett Banify, my man who I met in London, BSV Association. He did a great interview with a Australian investor, a Aussie investor on YouTube that just left me unsatisfied. This guy's got so much knowledge on the space that I really had to get him on and talk to him more. And he and I really got along well. So you could find the video. Anyways, that's going to be Friday. When I do the video on Friday, I'll make sure to put a reference point so everybody can watch the past interview he did with this investor. Very, very interesting, fascinating concept. Also, then the following week on the 15th, I'm going to have Rafael Laverde on. Now, Rafael is the video that I'm going to direct you at the end of this, where he interviewed Jack Liu. Jack's a visionary thinker. He's been in the space for over 10 years. And, he puts together this concept and theory of that hyper-Bitcoinization is a solved problem. And this is a 3-part series that he did an interview with Rafael on, where it started a year ago, and then it was another 6 months, and then the final one was just got shot and released yesterday. It is sit back and listen to it on a podcast style, and really try to it's for those who like use their imagination and really explore this possibility that we're already there, and the freedom that it unlocks for people. Okay, the freedom and the power that it takes away from the few, and putting the power back in the hands of the many, of this concept of hyper-Bitcoinization. It's pretty fascinating. It's how Jack and Rafael break it down. So I can't wait to explore that further with Rafael. And so, but yeah, the video concept, it talks about convergence and how, in relevance of the idea of convergence, where all of these blockchains are now converging onto one, have converged onto one. And that's the solved problem of Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin was already there when it first started in 2009, but it was attacked. We can all agree it was destroyed, and that, people like Vitalik Buterin and others, they started other chains because they thought Bitcoin wasn't working. But now that it's clear that there's a safe protocol that scales infinitely, that costs a fraction of a cent, less than $500, Jack was talking about in this video here at the end, to actually onboard every single person on the planet, 8 billion people, less than $500. That's how cheap it is to onboard under BSV. So this infinite scaling chain, it unlocks an entire whole world of possibilities, taking from the old paradigm of having a company and employees to then everybody working together for the same company, for the same goal, for the same outcome, which is just Bitcoin on chain, BSV, same outcome, everybody, and all these other chains coming together and converging onto one. That's what's at stake here in the coming future. I mean, Jack makes the point that it's already here right now. So I will put that at the end here. We'll have to discuss it more and go into the theory of it. It's fascinating, and I can't wait to talk. So it'll be a Monday with Rafael. Tomorrow it's going to be Larry, and then Friday it'll be Brett. We'll tune in more, and be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and share this video, because by sharing my video, I'm going to put a link, and you'll be able to get this other reference point with Rafael and the interview on Jack, and the entire series they put out is incredible. So I'll put a hand cash link in the video below. This is Gavin Mehl. Leave a comment. I'll see you at the top.